international break was a busy one for both of these clubs in terms of players being away with their countries. Alnassr, of course, in particular. Al-Shabab maybe didn't want the break. They would have wanted a chance to bounce straight back, wouldn't they, from that loss against Damak. They have it here, but what a challenge against Ronaldo and co.
Yeah, you're 100% spot on. When you've lost your game, you don't want that break. You want to get to the next game because you want to put that one to bed. But now they've got a good opportunity against a top team in Alnassr, and they'll be
with Hamed Allah. So now we are off and underway. Does. He will deliver here from the corner with the in-swinger, and it had to be nodded away from almost on his own goal line by Mohamed Simakan there, player who conceded the countries in all competitions. And they attack here with options either side. Right, Guanca once more getting on the ball early on. Bonaventura. Big lineup. He works it well here.
He's got to come out of retirement for one more to get that 100.
You would imagine, wouldn't you? Forward here, more threateningly. By his country, actually, didn't get off the bench for them in World Cup qualifying. But, back of Cristiano Ronaldo with 5 goals in the first 6 league games of the season. Heavily involved to get Savio, then Brozovic. And there's the shot from Talisca, which did take a touch after he struck it. It will be a corner. Nobody's had Brozovic. The little ball slipped down the line, just over the head. Touching it wider for Carrasco. He's going to have a go, and he got some power behind it. Not quite the accuracy required, but Bento was worried for a moment, maybe.
He was, Carrasco. He got on his left foot. It's going to have to be some strength.
There's a direct result of that. Brozovic is going to take it. Deep delivery, a little bit too deep as it transpired. 7 goals last season, 1 so far this. Alnassr advancing here. Kim had started. Ronaldo again. Back from Brozovic. Beautifully done. Ronaldo to have a hit. Again with power. And although the net was rippling, it struck the hoarding behind the goal first. Didn't quite have his angles right.
Nah, but it's good play between Ronaldo.
Brozovic was well advanced. Looking for Sadio Mane. The 2 draws that Alnassr were held to in the first 3 games could be costly, as was that first touch actually from Ronaldo. Initial shot was blocked. He might get another go, and did. And that was cleared away from just in front of the line. Bonaventura's effort. I don't think any of that necessarily would have counted, though, because at the end of it all, this is only a case in point. Space again, though, here for them. I think in the opening stages of this one, tricking away through again. It's another really decent attempt at the finish. That one was struck with intent by Hussein Al-Sibyan. Savio again. Ronaldo, we know how he can rise in those sort of situations. That one was asking just a bit too much of him.
Yeah, but that's what Cristiano Ronaldo wants, and that's what...
He's qualified for the next Africa Cup of Nations. Now Talisca taking over. Looking in the penalty area, if he does deliver directly, he did, and it's a super save onto the frame of his goal. Mohamed Fouad's header brought a wonderful reaction there from Bento.
It's a brilliant save from Bento. Fouad thinks he scored there. He definitely thinks he's from the...
Bringing it under his spell, trying to combine with Bonaventura, who fled to get enough on that to turn it onto his bar. Corner whipped in and all the way out again, as it turned out, with nobody. Long ball has picked him out. He's in on goal. It's saved by Kim, and a miss from Mane. Couldn't get the contact, couldn't take the chance in the end. Kim grateful to be able to grab it to get Al-Shabab moving forward again. Remarkable passage of play.
They're creating a few chances.
Sibiani clips in the cross. Bento comes and makes it his.
Team at the moment.
Hamed Allah trying to trick his way through. Wasn't conceding just the once, but 10 wins in 11 unbeaten away going back to last season.
It's a good game, without a goal, I know, but it's a good game.
Very lively half an hour. Hamed Allah. There is Hamed Allah, the goalkeeper, off his line, and he showed a little bit too much of it till Laporte got back just to take it off his toes.
Yeah,
And Sibiani is the target for Al-Shabab here, going to be pulled back. It's going to be Guanca to take it. Not quite. Certainly see what he was trying, and he caught it pretty sweetly.
He did. Guanca.
There's Marcelo Brozovic, back from Talisca, looking for Otavio with that ball over the top. No. Mane in support. Down goes Ronaldo. Down stays Ronaldo, but no free kick is forthcoming as Wesley Hoot brings the ball away. The referee is content to let him continue doing so. It will be sportingly taken about. And it goes again towards El-Sibiani. And the ball really, as Brozovic tries to pick the pass here for Ronaldo. You can find only
as well. It's a good run from
league game in charge. His first home match, he made the decision to leave Talisca out of the team. Is there enough on that back pass? Salam Al-Nasri into stride through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo takes over. So Khaibari on the charge here. With players arriving in the middle, including Salam Al-Nasri, who's the furthest forward from fullback, trying to capitalise there. Wesley Hoot in the way, helping it on. Otavio looking to return it the way of Marcelo Brozovic. And they just run out of room. I think we'll run out of time in the first half. Most notable attack of this second half. A little bit of space for Guanca to struggle, which Laporte has ventured forward. Brozovic is going to take it in awkwardly. Simakan swinging out. Moved to this nation in 2018. Immediate impact. That looked a painful one. There was Sadio Mane taking over. Brozovic in a little bit of space when it came his way to have a hit. Thing to prove here. And then in awkwardly towards Hamed Allah. It needed the touch from Salam Al-Nasri behind. He couldn't take any chances with that. Harari. Harari did enough up against him. Did well up against him.
Good defending him.
Under a little bit of pressure here, in towards Mane. The cross when it came was in the direction of the Senegalese. Ronaldo trying to make something of it as well. It's another nearly but not quite moment.
And that's it.
Alnassr.
And you're that in, but it was good defending.
Guanca will take the corner. Hoot having come forward for it. It's punched clear by Bruchel, who couldn't prevent the cross from coming in, aimed in towards Hamed Allah. Again, stepping in. Goes here from Carrasco. Rahman Garib going to assume the set-piece responsibility. He takes the corner. Another of the substitutes, Ali Lajami, was the one rising to try and return it far post. That's not a good clearance. It's straight through to Sadio Mane. Now Cristiano Ronaldo trying to return it, trying to force his way through. So strong in these sort of situations. Goes down and has a look at the referee, who waves it away. Khaibari's challenge on him, no penalty.
Oh, it's a close one. We have to see that again. Khaibari
plays it forward. This is Carrasco, still with Yannick Carrasco. Just crowded out of it in the end. And it goes into an awkward area there to be struck, and how it was struck. Thumped in brilliantly by Laporte. How he caught hold of that, and Alnassr with the vital breakthrough. Fell favourably for him, up from the back, he made no mistake. That's all about the power.
You're right, and that's Laporte. He's been brilliant. I've seen him score some big goals for Alnassr recently, and it's a brilliant finish from Laporte. He finishes like a centre-forward, he does, Laporte, because you're told in them situations, drill it hard and low into the ground. That's what he does. They don't deal with it, and the technique's brilliant. And it's so much power that it gives Kim no chance in goal, and it's a great finish from Laporte.
Some week in front of goal for the goal-scoring Spanish. 3 or 4 last season. Here comes the corner in towards Ronaldo. Rose a little too early, maybe. Otavio will do, though, is let heads drop, because they have been Al-Nassr's equals for much of the match. Although, is it going to get away from them here? But Ronaldo comes instead for Sadio Mane. And a good save from Kim, because it was hit with plenty of power and turned away from trouble. Rahman Garib is going to take the corner kick here, flashes it in. A bit of pace on the to this fixture last season, and they are on course to claim another vital. Still with Sadio Mane, it was dipping, but just not quite quickly enough as it clears the crossbar.
Yeah, it's good play from Mane. You can see he's trying to find that far corner. You're right. He just didn't.
Talking of records, here is Ronaldo in some space. It was pulled back for Sadio Mane to stick it in. Ronaldo had been caught just prior to that. Mane, though, makes sure. And either way, it's going to count. And it will be the second goal that might just settle this game.
Yeah, it's either a penalty or it's going to be offside, because
still with Ronaldo. Didn't really look on the chance to get the shot away from there, but he was able to create the room to do so. Didn't miss by much.
No, he didn't. It's good feet there. That step over, he shifts it.
Al-Sadi's done really well here. Just time to look up. Fishes it in, and it is in for the own goal. And it's 1-1 in the last minute of the 90. It owed everything to the substitute Nawaf Al-Sadi, who did brilliantly.
Yeah, I think there's a slip, and I do think it comes off the sub El Hassan, who's just come onto the pitch. So sometimes you make these changes, you think it's going to better your team, but Nawaf, he does ever so well, but there is a slip beforehand, and that's what makes him get to the byline. You can see here, Lajami, he just slips. He slips, and that gives him the opportunity to get in there. And you can see El Hassan, he doesn't, I don't like when defenders have their hands behind their back. He doesn't have to have his hands.
For Garib. Can he take advantage here? Mane and Ronaldo in the middle, and the challenge was just inside the area. I think it's a penalty. Robert Renan committed to the tackle when he didn't need. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a goal of huge importance for Al-Nassr. Their winning start under Stefano Pioli looks set to continue after all in stoppage time. Really coolly converted, as they usually are where Ronaldo is concerned. Picks out the corner.
Yeah, it's a brilliant penalty. What pressure? There's no pressure. This man don't find pressure. It's a brilliant one, and this trademark celebration, and it's probably the only man you wanted on the pitch to take that penalty. It's a fantastic finish. He just stutters, and sometimes I'm worried about the stutter, but he sends Kim the wrong way, and that is game over, surely.
Well, he's made a habit of delaying, hasn't he? That was longer than most, I think.
It was. I think they wait to see where the goalie, and Kim just...
Who delivers that corner. It was there to be attacked. It's still there to be attacked. Big shout for the penalty again, and this time the referee says no, and Bento is able to grab the ball. Nada El Sharari is still down at the end of that. He's clearly hurt. Well, there are a couple, and what a moment. The reaction will tell you. Huge roar from the home fans, and further action going to be taken. The penalty is given. Al-Shabab will get the... Ahmed Allah. Oh, he's hit the post! And it's cleared away! Astonishing scenes. He cannot believe it. Neither can the majority inside this stadium. Abdul Razak Hamed Allah